So what's going on, guys? This is Eric, Covenant of Love. Interesting day today. Um, I commented on one of what is his name, JQLS, and I can't watch his videos because he literally makes like fucking 80 hours a week on these videos. Uh, but anyway, he was talking about Kino, the fucking trapezoid guy, the guy that he has the Temple of Set, but the Temple of Set's like it's just like the bare minimum. You got to get to the Order of the Trapezoid, and they talk about H.P. Lovecraft as being one of the great magi, much more so than one of the more popular people like Aleister Crowley. But I have another site that I was turned on to by a white supremacist a long, long time ago. And I would try to search through right now and find him, but I'm not going to. I mean, I'll find a link and post it at the bottom. But this guy, he's always talking about Jewry, and then there's a lot of other guys on here. I listen to everybody, okay? I believe that there's one race on this planet. It's the human race. I believe in good people doing good things and furthering. But I also listen to everything fringy that is possible. I mean, you have to. There's always a kernel, a nugget. There's a string, that little tiny thread that's going to get you to the next level. But anyway, so this is what they... Mind you, he's posting, again, I'm going to say it again, a lot of stuff against the Jews and Rothschilds. But from my understanding, and from what I've been looking at, I see the houses of Germania. And, I've gotten into it here and there. Possibly I'll make a video. I have a lot of the crests and have done a lot of map searching and found that when we look at some of the oldest maps, it always pertains, as far as I've been able to see, with Germania. If you have something else, please share it with me. I crossed something over at a place, where I go a lot, hint, hint. And I guess there is a Sumerian is it Sanskrit? There's a Sumerian site that we can all go to now, which I will work out on how to post it here properly. But knowledge is for all people, and I really believe that. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's just look at this guy. So he comes in here, and Sergeant Freedom of Florida, correct? So I feel like he's kind of assuming that I'm easily scared. What I really would like for this individual, if he is a real, because there are good trolls. I mean, I must be honest, there are very good trolls here that actually do go and prove things. But I have been greeted by many of these people on here, and they use the same tactics that Mac did back in the day. Yes, I've said the word Mac, where he was always talking about, I'm a pedophile, murder my kids, all the fucking shit, rape, all the craziest. They use the most heinous fear tactics possible. Now, I'm not trying to say my heritage goes back into Irish Jewishism. I mean, I'm not sure how we're going to work that out, but this whole Jewry thing, a lot of it's German, and I just think if we research the words and things, everything kind of, I think even Holocaust is a word where the end justifies the means in a lot of cases. I'm not going to go into detail because I'm not trying to get attacked in that way, but I just think we need to be way more open. But here we go. So Hal's video. So I see you posted here, Peter, and he goes under a couple names. I don't know. And he's a little greasy looking. I'm not going to deny that, because I have been around that when I was a kid. And I can go into stories. One day when I retire, if I'm still alive and, I'm still able to make videos and like the world isn't collapsed and I'm, in chains or whatever, I will go through and I will tell you stories of my life. And I have if somebody right now, if there's somebody out there who can give me $2 million guaranteed, put it in a fucking thing, you can't take it away from me, I will start telling you stories. And you could put a lie detector on me while I tell these stories. I have so many stories. I have so many stories just totally, utterly blow your mind. I don't think people realize how controlled I have to be, because life is what it is. It's life. You know, you can't just speak about just anything on here. And I would tell you stories that just blow your mind about the wickedness that's in this world, the craziness. And I mean, just crazy, like, just things that happen. But this is the worst of the worst. So, okay, so, boom, boom, boom. And I can't reply. Where's the reply button? So he wants to go right on my channel and comment, but I can't reply to him, as I can see so far. So he's distributing porn. Okay, but he still has a channel. He's still living in his house. He's still not in jail. He sold pictures of new, okay? You know, listen, if this stuff's real, see, look at, okay, look, if you are a confirmed pedophile, like in a serial, like a, you know, I mean, I'm not talking about a guy that's 19 that dated a 17-and-a-half-year-old. If you guys are fucking, if you're like the guy from Subway, hang them high. We don't need any of those kind of people in our population. We can see them. If you guys look at the political port, you can see that they are trying to give rights to these people. And that's why I was so adamant that I'm here for all people. If you have a different sexual orientation, I'm not against you. But you, as well as I, know that there's an underground of pedophilia. Let's stop this now. They don't need to be taught in fucking first grade, second grade, fifth grade. Can we wait till junior high? I mean, I'm just trying to be like neutral with some of you people. Some of you people. And I'm just saying, people that, if you're even slightly advocating that children need to be taught this stuff instead of education, the biggest problem we have on the face of the earth right now is education. It has nothing to do with sexuality. It's like actually nurturing children and educating them. So I just thought this would be a perfect point to put out, because this is the scary shit that I got to deal with. And like, I don't even, I mean, we're looking at Clinton right now. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, what do you got to do to get in trouble here? Okay, there's a video out here that's like 19 minutes long, absolutely showing you that she is a, what's the word that they use? I don't want to say liar, because that's not politically correct, but she's absolutely not telling the truth. But that's okay, right? That's okay. And like Bernie, you know, he's sitting on the sidelines. I mean, he should be speaking up. I mean, isn't it time people in their own party speak up? Yeah, exactly. I should insert crickets here. I got to figure out how to put all the sounds and stuff in. But it's unreal. And so you get people like this. It's the same way, just like Mac used to do. I tell him, hey, read books, do this. And then this guy would attack me with this crazy ass shit. And then he'd come back, you know, later when I actually kick his ass all over the place. And I still love you, Matt. You know, I totally love you. And I get your tough love. But your tough love, you know, you need to get your ass kicked a little bit, because some of it's kind of insane. And I mean that sincerely. I mean that out of love. I wouldn't punch you. I'd just slap the shit out of you. I'd slap you a whole fucking bunch. Because you don't ever approach a family man and say the shit that you did. But here's the same thing. And I don't know. So I want to retort to this guy. So let's see if I can. So he's going right onto my channel. He just posted that to my channel. And why do I protect myself? Because of fucking shit like this, right? So let's go and see if I can even see it. You and me together, man. I used to have 100% public channel. Could you imagine? Where you were allowed to just come and talk on my channel. And I would beat up knuckleheads. And he's not going to show up. So where the fuck is this dude now? So now I got to worry that he's on somewhere. Really? So now he's just like not even anywhere. And that's what I'm saying, dude. What the fuck? So where did he just post to? It's not. And by the way, 2 people need to unsub. You know, it might as well be the trolls. I like to stay at 1728. I'm real comfortable with that number. Yeah, and at least I probably got like 2,000 invisible subs. I just want to mention it, but it's okay, man. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, where'd he go? Look at this guy groveling. Please share my. They're not going to, Eric. It's never going to happen. You are where you're at. Look at that 100. Dude, I've got way over 1 million on this channel. Way over 1 million. Way. So anyway, that lunatic somewhere posted. It said it posted to my channel. Maybe if I do this one time. Hold on, let's see. Nope. So he's now attached himself somewhere in my shit. And this is what I have to deal with, man. If you're not real, you know, you're going to get oh, there he is. No, he did do. There he goes. Well, how did he do that? So look at that. 1 day, 3 months, 3 months. How is it that he was able to get in here? So I'm deleting him, of course, because, oh, no, I can reply. So, simple question. Can I get some proof? It would help me to share it with others. Let's see if he talks back. He won't. I mean, I'll update it on this. But anyway, so this is my thing. And just so we can see that at this point, he's an absolute troll. There's nothing there. So another person again attacked me today because I talked on JQLS, whatever, and I recommended Tawny Sunshine because they're both talking about, you know, this PsychOps admiral. He's an admiral in the Navy that money goes through for PsychOps, and he has these, we don't want to call them cults, but they have these initiate type lodges that are different from like regular Masons, obviously, but everybody wants to lump everybody in, and that's not the case. Absolutely is not the case. Shortly, I'll be doing a video on the Circus Soleil, and I'm going to talk about the beauty of one in particular, which is called O. And what I guess it was, they've said it's from Othello, but it holds everything that my research has ever even aspired to, really aspired to, and the beauty of what really real things are. So when we get wrapped up in all this bullshit, like these people, and I like to curse, but I won't. It's okay. I still need to deal with them. I'm not going to stop dealing with them and have some. I get 2 or 3 channels. Oh, you're crying. I'm gonna unsub you, dude. I don't give a fuck if you unsub me. I seriously wish I could just like slap you, turn you around and kick you in the ass and just throw you out of my house. Okay? Shut the fuck up and get out. Period. If you don't get what I'm doing, get the fuck out of here. Okay? I've given up 900,000 hits at least on YouTube. They stole close to 700,000 hits on my channel hits when I was able to document it. They just threw it out. Okay, I don't need anybody here crying that I'm crying. If I bitch about somebody, I'm gonna bitch about them. If I'm gonna have a guy come on here and tell me that I shouldn't be talking to somebody because he's a pedophile, give me proof. If you're not intellectually comprehending what the fuck is going on in this is a fucking dangerous, mentally crazy fucking forum. Okay? Evil, mentally just, there are people here that are just, and they love it. I mean, they feed off this shit. But at the same time, like you saw, I just dropped off for a while. I'm not here to kowtow to anybody. I'm not here to try to put anybody on a pedestal. I'm here to be here. And sometimes I don't want to be here. And when I don't want to be here, I won't be here. but I'm not going to have 3 channels say, well, you really fucked up. Perfect example, my brother, the Venus Key, right? You sat there and you said to me that I'm a complete idiot, I'm wasting my time, I'm just a fucking retard. And you said you have your own stuff, you're going to be doing your own thing, and you're disappearing, and then in like 2 videos, you're back on ragging on me and ragging on my friend. Mind your own fucking business. Get the fuck out of here. You keep talking out of your ass. So my friend that I like, he sees some of what I do, and I see some of what he does. I may not understand the flat earth, and I'm not trying to at this point right now because I'm busy. I got my work to do. And my work doesn't take, 2 days. It takes months at a time. So I'm not trying to all of a sudden be Mr. fucking know-it-all. Okay, I gotta take it easy and let the brain, just like I'm on here making butter, churning butter or cream, right? So this is the video. Haven't been on here a bit. I haven't talked in a little while. But if Sergeant J.T. Franklin, Florida Corrections Department wants to give me some proof so that I can actually share it with the world, well, then I'm fucking right here to do so. And they better be legal papers that I can reference. I see a lot of people get beat up on here because of how they talk. And I see a lot of people just saying shit that has absolutely no depth or truth at all. So I'm not just here to be pushed around by a bunch of fucking retards. So Venus Key. Remember when I first started showing this stuff and you kept telling me, what are you doing, you retard, you can't fucking see, I don't know what you're doing. Now you sort of kind of see, right? Yeah, you kind of sort of see, don't you? And guess what? I'm just barely broaching on the subject. My great-great-grandmother, who is a duchess, she's from France, French-Canadian, but she's from France. We have Scandinavian. I got all sorts of blood flowing through me, dude. I'm a total fucking mutt. On the father's side, goes back to 600 A.D. I'm not here to be intimidated. I assumed that when I first started that bad things were going to happen to me. So you want to say, well, I'm mentally ill because I see things and I'm on a mission from God. Okay, God is the essence of all things. The essence of all things. It is the all, the owl, the I, the 99, right? The 2 that make the 1, the 3 that are 1. 3 up, 3 down. It's nature itself. It's the platonics. It's everything. So what we have is a lot of people that arrogantly assume that they know everything, and they don't. And then what they do is when they become haughty, because maybe they're atheists, which would be the most asinine assumption. So for all those people that are claiming to be atheists, satanic atheists, how can you assume something that you don't know? And that goes down to anybody. The assumption is that they all know. None of them are talking about the sacred science. They see some of the stuff and they assume a lot. So I'm not here to assume. I'm a mystic at heart. I have a great longing to be restored to my Father, the first principle, and united in a balance with Mother. And I just hope that you all start to see some of the things that I'm trying to show. It's everywhere. And the bottom feeders, see what they, okay, so you have the masses, then you have the bottom feeders, because the bottom feeders feed off the masses. I hope you understand that. So those that are haughty and think that they are of a high mind feed off the masses and assume that they are of high mind. Talk to you later. This is Eric Covenant Love coming to you in what? Archaic symbolism, baby.